Hey there! Can you guess what time it is? Right now. What time is it? I can tell you, you're probably not gonna guess it right. It's about 2 or 2:30. Not in the afternoon, but in the middle of the night. Yes. In the middle of the night. I guess by now it's about 2:30. And yeah, I can still see the sun is somewhere behind the horizon there. Freaky, isn't it? At least when you're not used to it. Well, that's what it's like. Far up north, Trondheim, Norway. We're not quite far enough yet to have a midnight sun at this time of the year, but relatively close. And we're actually right now down to about 3 hours of, well, if you want to call it darkness, more twilight. It doesn't get entirely dark right now, it's just twilight. And the rest of the day it's just, well, daylight. Really odd. I can't really say if I like it. I tend to not be overly fond of it, let's put it like that. Because the same also in reverse is true during winter. You have about 3 to 4 hours of daylight and then it gets dark. And at night it's really pitch black. And yes, I know, I am weird too. What am I doing right here? You know, going for a walk in the middle of the night when everyone else is sleeping, except the, you know, psychos and drug addicts and criminal scum. But yeah, I'm a night owl. I have to force myself to adopt a more normal rhythm, and if I have to get up at normal times, you know, not at artist time, I guess, then like at 7 or 8 a.m. I'm just pretty much unusable. I don't function very well. Not that I function well otherwise, but yeah, I don't function well in the morning. And yeah, as an artist you can, I wanted to say you can afford a weird lifestyle and an alternative rhythm, but afford and artist are not really words that go that well together. You know, the stereotypical poor artist, but hey, whatever. At least I don't have an office job. And yeah, I know I should stop bashing those poor office workers. They're just doing what they have to get by, I know that. Damn, this has become much more rambly than I intended to. But yeah, whatever, let's just keep it at that. I have a less rambly video, which I'm going to do right after this one, because I'm still wide awake, as you can tell. Yeah, I have much more energy at night, which is weird. Okay, I should stop freaking you out now, I guess. If anyone saw me right now, they would think I'm a complete nutter. They would think, okay, where's the straitjacket and how did that guy manage to get out of it? Well, probably with the hidden knife, which makes me even more suspicious and dangerous looking. Yeah, I'm kind of freaky right now. I hope that I will be able to calm down a little for the second video. But, well, maybe some of you like it. Let me know if you do. If at least some people do, I might do more of this crazy night stuff in the future. If you don't, let me know and I'll cut it. Or at least I'll try to. Yes, so what is my other primary reason for being out here in the middle of the night in almost plain daylight? um, it's not just that I'm more active at night, it's also that I love how calm it is. I mean, listen. Yep, just birds singing, and it's really beautifully calm. And the other big thing that I like, nobody's out there. Nobody. I'm completely alone, and I love it. I love it. It just gives me such a feeling of freedom and peace, and as far as I'm capable of it. But it's really pleasant not having to worry about other people. Um, you have to be, or you are much less self-conscious because you are not. You don't have this mindset of, someone might look at me and I shouldn't act weird. Meaning, translating to, I should act natural. I should keep that social mask on at all times, and I have to maintain my social role. And yes, that applies even to me, even though I'm really non-conformist, totally. And I don't really give a damn about social norms and stuff, but still, it's still ingrained. It's still, cultural background and stuff, and I'm still self-conscious when other people are around, and which right now I'm not. I'm just 100% natural, and I also feel more energized. It's sometimes when I'm close to a lot of people. I mean, close in the spatial sense, not emotional sense. But when there are plenty of people around me, like in the city, that can really drain my energy. It's like sometimes especially when you have boring, shopping to do, for example, like buying clothes and stuff. And you have to go from one store to the other, and there are people everywhere, and it's all crowded. Damn, that totally drains me of all life and energy, and I'm just exhausted and also very irritable, and I don't like it. So I would really recommend this. Just be crazy. Just go out in the middle of the night, and if you're not that far up north, you should take a flashlight with you, or maybe be old-fashioned and take a torch. The British would actually refer to a flashlight as a torch, but I mean those, stick with a flame on top. So, but obviously I would only recommend that to introverted people like me. An extrovert might be sort of anxious in this environment, oh, in the middle of the night there's no one around, absolutely no one, everyone is sleeping and they're relatively far away, and oh, it's so scary, the woods and all that, just birds and creepy animals and stuff. So for those it would probably be sort of a horror trip. For me, it's the exact opposite. I just heard people there. I just heard someone laughing. Which, to an extrovert in this situation, this would be like, oh, it's a saving beacon. It would be like, oh, it's so, calming, and oh, I'm not alone. Hooray. To me, it's like, ugh, what are they doing here? Leave me alone. To me, it's just irritating. Hearing people this kind of, it makes me uneasy now, because this is not what I'm looking for here. I want to be alone. So go away. Yeah, so that's some insight into my weird screwed up circuitry up there. That's how I am. This is the real me, so to speak, in all its whatever, madness, individuality. You be the, well, not judge, but you make up your own opinion. And I think I'll shut this off now and go over to the next topic, which I will probably upload a day later, so as to not overload my subscription box, or rather the box of my subscribers. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. See ya.